So guys, I'm going to quickly jump into my MacBook and I'm going to show you something really interesting when it comes to a specific strategy that you can use if you're someone that's considering to sell digital products in 2026. So this is a Instagram page for a business that I've been monitoring for some time now. As you can see, it's Faceless. They're posting all of these different images on a regular basis. They're not showing their face, they're not using their voice. Super simplistic images that relate to a specific audience, and they're able to get thousands of likes every single day. But the thing that intrigues me about Instagram pages like this is that number one, anyone can do it. And number two, if I just scroll up over here, I'm going to click into the link in their bio. And as you can see, it's taken me directly to a product page on their website where they're selling all of these different ebooks. When it comes to selling digital products, it doesn't need to be overcomplicated. You can use a simple strategy of selling an ebook that you know people are interested in, and you can use something like Instagram when it comes to getting organic traffic going directly to the ebooks that you want to sell. And because of the times that we're living in with AI, there's a way that you can get this entire online business up and running, from the actual ebook to the website that you're going to be selling it on, to generating all of the content that's going to go onto your Instagram page. And that's the foundation of today's video. I'm going to be showing you how you can use Gemini, Canva AI, and some other AI tools when it comes to putting all of the pieces together for you to get your digital product business set up in the most effective way possible. Because if you're able to do all of this right, you're going to be able to put yourself in a position of potentially being able to make a decent amount of income. Because if I just copy the URL of this website that we're looking at right now that's selling all of these ebooks, I'm going to go over to this tool over here called Zeek Analytics. I'm going to paste the URL in there just like that and then click on search. And straight away, it's going to come back with all this information and let us know the estimated revenue that they're bringing in over the last month. We can see that they brought in estimated sales of over 1,223. They've only got 6 different ebooks listed, and this allowed them to earn an estimated revenue of close to 40,000. And by no means am I saying that this is something that's going to happen for you in the next 24 hours or even the next week. There's always going to be a learning curve. But if you're aware of the steps that you need to take, the AI tools that you need to use and how to use them, you're going to be able to set yourself on the right path. Now let's jump straight into one of the first steps, which is to build out the digital product that you want to sell. We're going to stick with the example of ebooks because that's exactly what this site is doing. Now, when it comes to building an ebook, again, you can use AI and you can use this tool over here. I've shown it on my channel before. They haven't sponsored this channel or anything like that. I only show it because it's one of the best tools, in my opinion, when it comes to making ebooks. So all you got to do is click on generate. And by the way, if you want to gain access to it for completely free, you're going to find it in the description down below. So when it comes to making an ebook, by the way, you can use this to make a number of different digital products, but we're going to be sticking with ebooks today. All you need to do is click on document, make sure that it's on A4, and you're going to be able to select the language over here. I'm going to leave it on English US. And then from here, all you got to do is enter the prompt for the ebook that you want to make. Now, today I'm going to be doing something completely random. I'm going to make an entire digital product business selling ebooks within the law of attraction niche. Not saying that this is something that I want to do, but it's the most simplistic when it comes to me showcasing how everything works. So you want to make sure that whatever niche that you decide to go forward with, it's something that you've got knowledge on. I'm someone that's been using the law of attraction now for the past 7, 8, maybe 10 years. So I'm just going to go with this example. So what I'm going to do is just enter in this prompt. I'm just going to say, create a law of attraction ebook titled Manifest Your Desires, which will be a step-by-step guide for beginners. So again, Gamma's going to be able to create an entire ebook with a simple prompt like this. If you want to give it a little bit more information, maybe tell it what chapters you want, what to include into the ebook, you can definitely do that. But I'm going to simplify things and I'm just going to click on generate outline. From here, I recommend that you select detailed in terms of the amount of text that's going to go into the ebook, and also select the theme that matches your brand. So I'm just going to go with this for now and then click on generate. All right, so here we have it. This is the ebook that it was able to make. As you can see, this is page 1, page 2, page 3. Literally, guys, all the text that you can see on the screen, I didn't need to write myself. And if I want to make any adjustments to it, I'm going to be able to easily do that. So if I wanted to update this image, for example, I could just select it and I can either delete it. I can use AI when it comes to changing it. But for now, because all of this is just a demonstration, I'm just going to leave it as it is. And it seems to have done a really good job. So once you get to this point where you're happy with your ebook, you've made all the changes, you've cross-checked everything, you've also made sure that all of the graphics and text is on the right page. As you can see, there's this line right here. So if I was to turn this into a PDF, it's not going to come out correct. So what you want to do is just make sure that you move all of the elements down so that it's above the line or just below the line. You don't want it to be like this. So what you'll do in this example is that you'll just push all of the text down there just like that. So yeah, just be mindful of the formatting before you export it as PDF. So I'm just going to do that right now. You just need to click on export just like that. Come over here and you're going to see export to PDF. So I'm just going to click on it just like this. All right, great. So my PDF export is now ready. It's already been downloaded. And this now brings me on to one of the next steps that you need to take, which is to go over to Google Gemini. Now, there's going to be a specific thing that you need to use Google Gemini for that you probably haven't seen on YouTube anywhere else. So you're just going to go over to your Gemini account. And what you're going to be doing here is that you're going to be creating something called a Gemini gem. Now, this is something that's completely new. I've been using it now for the past couple of weeks, and I found it to be really efficient. So all you need to do is come over here to these 3 lines. And from here, you're going to see explore gems. So you're just going to select this. And for those of you that are wondering right now, but Sam, what exactly is a gem and how does it play a role when it comes to helping us sell digital products? So that's a good question, and I'm going to answer it right now. A Gemini gem is basically you creating your own AI assistant. When you go into things like ChatGPT, Claude, or even Gemini itself, what it's doing whenever you enter a prompt or a question is that it's going to scan the internet, but it's not going to refer to an initial knowledge base. And what you're going to be using your gem for is to make sure that it understands the digital product that you're selling, so that it's going to be able to give you the best prompts when it comes to creating the Instagram post that you're now going to use with Canva AI. So if I just come over here just like this, I'm just going to fill out a couple details. So let's start off with the name, Your Desires ebook. Then what I'm going to do is call it my marketing assistant. And for the instructions, this is where I'm going to tell it exactly what I want it to do. So I'm going to say, you are now an assistant that will help me sell my digital product, which is an ebook titled Desires. It is a law of attraction ebook, and your job is to provide me with everything I need to get this digital product business up and running, and also to help with Instagram marketing. So you can just enter this, and what you can do is also use AI when it comes to rewriting the instructions. And from there, it's now going to provide it with even more information based on what you entered. So this looks good. And finally, this is the most important part. This is where you're now going to upload the knowledge base. So as you can see, you can add up to 10 files to your gem for it to reference in your chat sessions. So for now, I'm just going to upload the ebook that we got from Gamma. So there we go. The PDF file has now been added to it. So it now knows everything about my ebook. It knows that I want it to help me with marketing, and I'm going to be able to start using it straight away. And of course, if you're following along, you're going to be able to start using your one straight away as well. So what I'm going to do is just click on save. Okay, perfect. So it's now been created. So I'm just going to click on start chat. Okay, so from here, one of the first things that I would advise that you do is use this Gemini gem when it comes to helping you build the actual landing page where you're going to sell the ebook that you're thinking about selling. So for example, what I would type in is something like this. I'm just going to say, I want you to give me a prompt to paste into Horizons for it to build a single landing page website for me to sell this ebook. So because this gem knows everything about the ebook, it's going to be able to give me the best prompt. So literally just like that, I've now got the prompt that I'm going to be able to copy just like this. Then I'm going to go directly over to Horizons. Now, for those of you that don't know what this is going to be able to do something that I've not really seen any other AI tool able to do. You're going to be able to paste in the prompt, and it's going to be able to get your entire infrastructure up and running, all of the payment integrations that you need, the landing page that you need, just everything's going to be done with a simple prompt. So I'm just going to paste the prompt in there just like this, and then click on enter. And right there, as you can see, it's already gone straight to work to start building out the entire platform, everything I need when it comes to selling this ebook. So I'm just going to show you how powerful this is, because you may want to use this yourself. And right there, as you guys can see in the background, it's already writing out the entire code for me to sell this ebook in the most effective way possible. So I don't need to know how to code. I don't need to know how to build websites. With a simple prompt, I'm going to be able to get everything everything done for me. So as always, I'm just going to wait for it to do its thing, and I'm going to be back ASAP once it's done. All right, guys, so I'm back. That took about 5 minutes because this is a unique website that doesn't exist anywhere on the planet. It's doing everything from scratch, so it's going to take some time, but doesn't take too long, 5, 6, 7 minutes, and you're now going to have access to your website. So this is it right here, and this is what the customers are going to see. So I did ask for a simple 1-page landing page for people to go onto, for them to see the ebook, decide if they want it. If they do, they can click into it, they can enter their card details, and the money is going to get deposited directly into my Stripe account, and then from there into my bank account. And bear in mind that everything is going to be integrated. All you got to do is come over here to integrations, and as you can see, you can sign up to Stripe, you can sign up to the online store if you want to add additional products, if you want your customers to log in, you can sign up to something called Superbase. I'm not going to bore you with all of this in today's video. I just wanted to quickly show you how powerful it is when it comes to using something like Horizons to sell whatever digital product that you're thinking about selling. And it goes without saying that if you did want to make any changes to the website that it gave you, you can easily do that with a simple prompt. But let's say if I wanted to update this image right here of this book, because it doesn't really reflect the actual cover of the book in terms of the title of the ebook that I'm selling. So this is where you're now going to be able to go back over to the Google Gemini gem that you built, and you're going to be able to come over to the prompt section like this, and it's going to be able to actually build out a main cover image for you to use for completely free. Because if I just come over here, I'm just going to enter in this prompt. Essentially what this says is, create an ebook cover, and I put the title right there. Ensure the ebook cover looks professional on a vertical iPad, white background. You know, I want it to be slightly tilted to the right. I want it to have specific colors that match the website, and the rest of it, you can read it if you want, but it's pretty simplistic. And from there, what you're going to do is click on tools, click on create images, and then click on submit. And there we go. I've now got an updated ebook cover that I'm going to be able to download to my laptop just like this. Let me just do that right now. And then I'm going to go back over to the site that was built for me. I'm going to click on edit content. I'm going to come over here to the actual image. I'm going to click on upload new image. And just like that, the cover of the ebook has now been updated. So I'm sure that you guys can see that this is a pretty decent website. You know, within maybe 5-10 minutes, I've been able to get up and running. And again, I'm going to be able to start collecting payments straight away. But this now brings me on to the next part of this entire process, which is the main part of it, getting traffic. So if you're able to combine Google Gemini with Canva AI, you're going to be able to do something similar to what this Instagram page is doing. And for those of you that didn't know, Canva actually has their own AI tool that you can use. So you can find it by going over to canva.com/AI-assistant, and it's going to bring up a similar page like this. Or you could just go over to Google, type in Canva AI, and come over to this page. Once you're on this page, all you got to do is click on this button, and it goes without saying that you do need a Canva account. Now on this page, as you can see, it's got a prompt box where you're going to be able to enter whatever prompt or whatever request that you have. So first things first, I'm just going to enter this one over here. I'm just going to say I will be posting daily on my Law of Attraction theme page on Instagram, and I need you to give me a custom design for quotes I will be posting within this niche so that I can use the bulk creator tool in Canva. And stick with me because all of this is going to make sense. Everything is going to piece together. So what I'm going to do is just click on submit. Okay, so these are the different designs that I can now use for my brand. Of course, you're going to have to get your Instagram page created. You're going to have to go through the process of doing all of that. I'm not going to bore you with those steps because it's pretty straightforward, and most of you probably already have an Instagram account for your brand anyway. But if you wanted me to make a detailed video showing you how to sign up to Instagram, how to set it up in the right way, and just everything you need to know when it comes to branding it around the digital product that you're selling, just put in the comments down below, do the Instagram digital product video and your location, and I'll make that video ASAP. But yeah, for most of you that get to this point, these are the different ones that you can use. If you want to get more designs, you could just click on more designs just like that. If you got any other changes, you could just enter it into the prompt box. But let's go with one of these designs for now, just to kind of showcase how it works if you're looking to use Canva to bulk create all of these different Instagram images. And you could do the exact same thing for Instagram Reels as well. So I'm going to go with this one over here. And then from there, you just need to click on use Canva editor. So first things first, you just want to update your handle. Now, of course, what we're working on is just an example, and I don't have an Instagram page for this law of attraction ebook. So I'm just going to go with my other Instagram page. Let's just type in success with Sam, just so that we can customize that. And you're going to be able to use this bulk creation tool when it comes to making 10, 15, 20, 30, however many images that you want, and they're all going to have unique quotes on them. So if I just go back over to the gem that I created, what I'm going to do is just enter in another prompt. So what I'm going to type in is this one over here. I'm just going to say, I am using Canva's bulk image creation to create 10 images, and I need a Google Sheet with 10 law of attraction quotes that relate to this ebook so that I can post it daily. It needs to be around 5 to 7 words in each sentence per row. So I'm sure you get the point as to what I'm asking for. I'm only wanting 10 images this time around. Maybe next time I could do another 30 if I want to switch up the background of the image just so that I have different styles. But this is a similar prompt to what you're going to type in. So what I'm going to do is just click on submit. Okay, so it's come back with exactly what I need. So what you're going to do from here is just click on export to sheets. And this is it right here. So I'm just going to remove this row for now. And this is all I need. So what I'm going to do is just copy all of this text just like that and go back over to Canva. Then what you need to do is come over here to the left hand side and you should see bulk create. So you're just going to click on it just like that. You can connect the Google Sheet automatically so that it pulls all of the data, but you're going to have to integrate your Google Sheet account to your Canva account, and it's not really necessary at this stage. So I'm just going to click on enter data manually. And from here, all you got to do is paste the data that the Google Gem gave you. So what I'm going to do is just click on this row over here. And I'm just going to paste, and I'm going to change this to text 1 just like that. We don't need this or this. These are just placeholder text, and I'm going to click on done. And the only thing that you need to do from now is map this text to the text that is in the spreadsheet. So what we're going to do is click on the text just like that, click on the 3 dots, then come over here to connect data, and you're going to connect it to text 1. And then from there, you're just going to click on continue. And as you can see, these are all of the different quotes that's going to appear on this image. And when you're happy with everything, all you got to do is click on generate the 10 designs. All right, guys, and here we have it. These are the different Instagram quotes that was created. As you can see, all of the text has been mapped correctly. Everything has been done in a clean, easy way. And from here, I'm now going to be able to upload these images to my Instagram. And if I want to use some sort of carousel, I can do the exact same thing on another type of design. You know, I can do the exact same process, ask Google Gemini for a list of different quotes and just repeat the exact same thing. But I'm sure that you can see the power of doing this. You're not going to have to sit there coming up with ideas every single day when it comes to posting on Instagram. And that's exactly what Instagram pages like this are doing. As you can see, super simple images. They're not even uploading reels, but yet they're able to get thousands and thousands of likes. That's enabling them to generate a passive income from their digital product business. And of course, guys, I'm not saying that it's going to be simplistic and it's going to happen overnight. As I said in the intro, there's always going to be work that's going to be required. And to be honest, it doesn't just come down to posting on Instagram. Yes, this is exactly what they're doing, but they're also using another strategy that not that many people know about called ManyChat, which is a Instagram automation. And the way that this works is that when people comment a specific keyword, and because this Instagram page is using ManyChat and they've set things up on the back end, they're going to be able to automate so many different things that allows them to potentially earn a passive source of income. Let me quickly show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let me click into a random post. Let's click into this one. So as you can see, it's a simple post with all of these different images. It takes the person through. It's a carousel. As the person's going through everything, you're going to be able to see that at the end of it, there's going to be a CTA, call to action, that tells the person to comment the word together. And if they comment this word, they're going to be able to get their copy of the ebook. And as we can see, there's a whole bunch of people that are commenting the word together. And because they're doing that, these people are going to receive a DM that's going to give them a direct link for them to buy this specific ebook. And if we go over to the website, we can see that the ebook that they are sending people to with that specific post is being sold for $26. And the reason why why I'm breaking all of this down for you is because these are the things that I wish I knew back when I was building up my digital product business. If I knew of these systems a lot sooner, I would have been able to scale to multiple 6 figures in profit a lot sooner as well. Because ultimately my goal on this channel is just to give you guys the information that you need when it comes to building up a remote business that's going to allow you to make money anywhere around the world, no matter where you are. So I have many more videos coming out about this. I've also got another dedicated video about how to use ManyChat, how to set it up with your digital product business. So just make sure that if you like this type of content, you press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know when a new video has been released. Comment down below if you got any questions. I'm trying my best to respond back to as many comments as possible. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to break down the practical steps that you need to take when it comes to just starting a digital product side hustle. If you're someone that's working a full-time job, maybe you're a student and you're just trying to do it on the side, you're going to be able to get a lot of value out of this video. Just click the link right there, watch that straight after this, because I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's going to be able to help you out. It's already helped out so many people. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.